will check.
Yes.
Okay, so I just started. Forgot to share. Right. So now we know what.
Wait a minute, teacher. What is this?
This is the English medium note. So to start with, I thought we'll first see how to work with this thing, right? So the first thing we are doing here is about counting the numbers.
Wait, teacher.
Right?
Wait a minute, teacher. Count. It is unit 2 or not?
This is like it's a tutorial series, right? So first one is the one how to install and that part.
Tutorial series 1 to me.
Yes, one is the one that how to install and start with Python, right? The second one is about how to work with Python methods. Can you see the strings, string methods, loops, right? So if you take Scratch, we have loops, right? Repeat, repeat until, right? Same things we have here. Yeah, what's the question?
Teacher, that it means this is not about numbers in maths. This is not.
We are going for that, right? So we'll see that part here, right? This is about numbers, right? Input, output, and how to work with numbers, right? So we can have a, yeah.
Teacher, can you tell me again that what is IDE? I didn't get it still.
Integrated development environment.
Spelling.
So like Python. Integrate.
IDE. Anyways, what is doing with that?
The platform where we use it. It can be an online Python tool. It can be Tony, right? An environment to do coding, right? That is what IDE means. So to do designing, we have Photoshop, we have Illustrator. Just like that, for coding, we have Tony, we have Python online tools, right? That kind of software.
I still didn't get it, teacher.
It is a software, Vinod. So integrated development
is
integration.
A software. Software.
Yes, like Tony is a software, right? Photoshop is
like
a software.
That?
Yes, so
IDE is also a software.
Yeah, like a software to develop coding is a IDE, right? So for different coding, say for Java, we have a different IDE, a different software to build it, right? For Python, we have a different
software to create coding.
Yeah, to develop coding.
You are telling IDE means IDE means a software to create coding, or that means IDE is a software to create coding.
IDE is the place that you can create any kind of a program, right? So if you take this one.
Can you tell me that one? What did you say?
So
IDE
is
IDE. You last that the last sentence. IDE means
a software develop like software to develop coding, right? So that kind of thing is fine.
It means I want IDE means IDE called a software to create
Yeah. So if you have
Uh,
this one,
we can call a software to create coding as IDE, or IDE also a software that can create coding.
uh,
Uh,
no, like there are different types of IDs. Say if you want to develop websites, we have WordPress, we have Wixsite, right? Different types of website, right? Same way, we have softwares to develop Python. So this is related to Python development, right? So say this one, I just took one thing to show you, right? So you can see integrated development environment is the name, and it is developed. No, it is this is specifically to develop websites, web development related things, right? So same way we have a separate IDE, a software to develop Python coding, right? So this is, if you take into this one, we can see different types of uh, places. We can develop with Visual Studio software. We can develop with IntelliJ, right? It's another software to develop on websites, right? We have Aptana Studio, right? So the most popular coding related things, right? This PyCharm is a Python related thing. Can you see? It's a Python
uh,
IDE, right? So different types
can
of
you send me this? No, it means.
link. Yeah,
Uh,
it,
what
it's,
did these softwares? No, these websites are what?
these
For
websites
what?
are different types of websites to develop coding, right? You can develop Python in this website. You can develop Java in this particular website. Can you see the best IDE for Java, right? IntelliJ IDEA, right? So that is the way, right? There are different IDEs for different purposes. So if you go through this link, you will find what is the IDE, and this IDE Aptana is for web development. Can you see? Right? So that way we can have a idea how these things work, right? So this is another kind of a language, PHP, right? So this is the PHP programming language related IDE, right? So you can go into these things and see what are these types of things we have, right? So for WebStorm is a JavaScript based website. Right? Just see, right? So NetBeans is again a Java based thing, right? So yeah, there are like 10 websites which you can use for different IDs, right? Different programming languages, right? So if I go back to here, right? So IDE can be for different purposes, right? So if you want to develop coding, you will select uh, using Python. You have a Python IDE, right? You can write this as well if you want, right? So develop
You
Python.
can send me this recording. This is a short recording now.
Yeah.
Then sometimes I will understand what are
Okay.
you talking about.
Okay. So this is Python, right? Same way we have uh, you know website, or a software called NetBeans, where you can develop Java code, right? So I'm telling what's the difference between these IDEs, right? So this is Java IDE, right? NetBeans is a Java one, right? Same way we have a IDE specialized for websites to develop websites. We have WebStorm, we have Adobe Dreamweaver, right? We have a lot of tools where you can develop websites, right? So you should know. So it can be Python or it can be Tony, right? Both are IDEs that you can use to develop Python. Okay.
Teacher,
Yes.
can you tell me? I can't remember that if in the Python calculator, that Python IDE one,
Hmm.
uh, we can use as a calculator. You told me, but the thing is, if we give as uh, um, 18 division by 7, it is coming as 2. Why is it?
18 division.
By 7 came as 2. Why?
Uh, how can that
Uh,
18 division 2 is 9?
no,
Uh,
2.
s- oh, sorry, yes, 2.
8,
1 minute.
uh,
I'll check.
teacher,
Hmm?
teacher, what is Nikila? No, English. I can't remember what is Nikila.
Hmm?
What is Nikila?
Sorry,
No, teacher. What is Nikila in Sinhala? Nikila.
Nikila? I
Yes.
didn't get it.
Nikila in Nikila කියන්නකෝ.
ඒ කියන්නේ මට තේරුණා.
ඔතන ටීචර් ඔය තියෙන ටීචර් ඒ තිබ්බ තැන. ඕකේ නෙවෙයි ටීචර් සිංහල නෝට් එකේ. අර සෙමිනාර් ටීචර් මේ ඒකේ ටීචර් නිකිලය කියන්නේ මොකක්ද?
පොඩ්ඩ ඉන්න.
ගණන් වල මැත්ස් වල. ඔව් ටීචර් ඕකේ දෙවනි යුනිට් එකේ. ටීචර් ඔතන තියෙන්නේ
නිකිල සංඛ්‍යා. Yes, නිකිල
yes
සංඛ්‍යා.
teacher.
එහෙම කියන්නේ. ඒ කියන්නේ integers. ඒ කියන්නේ අපි
No, I mean I know what is I mean I can't remember what is Nikila Sankhya means
it means
integrator.
it means like integers. ඒ කියන්නේ අපි දැන් මේ වගේ 1 2 එහෙම යනවනේ. right? එතකොට දශමය කියන්නේ 2.1 එහෙමනේ. right? Some things like this. Integers කියන්නේ පූර්ණ සංඛ්‍යා. ඒ කියන්නේ අපි දශම ගානක් නැති ඒවා. right? නිකිල සංඛ්‍යා කියන්නේත් ඒක. පූර්ණ සංඛ්‍යා වගේ ඒවා. right? ඒ කියන්නේ අපිට දශම සංඛ්‍යාවක් නැති දෙයක්. දැන් හරි. දශම සංඛ්‍යාවල් තියෙන ඒවා ෆ්ලෝට් කියලා තමයි නේද? පිළිගන්නේ. සිංහලයි ඉංග්‍රීසි දෙකම තියන්නේ ඒකයි. මොකද ඔයා කියනවා සිංහල මීඩියම් මේව කරන්න කියන මැත්ස් එහෙම රයිට්. ඒ නිසායි මම හිතුවේ ඔයාට සිංහල මීඩියම් Python note එක දුන්නොත් නේද? මොකද ඒක calculations තියෙන ඒවා අට සිංහල වචනේත් එක්ක තියෙන හින්දා. right? That's why
Sometimes I am forgetting Nikila Sankhya like
okay.
something like those.
Yeah, that sometimes it happens, right? But don't worry. This is just the beginning of studies. O level
Teacher,
English. Oh,
teacher, man. Yes, 18 that oh, means 18 multiply. No, not, I didn't say multiply. I think, yes, 18 division by 7
Hmm?
came as 2 now.
Yes, 2 point something. So it is correct now.
No, it is only coming as 2.
Yeah.
We have to give us 18.0 and 7.0. No?
No. 1 minute. Mean try.
Okay.
So this is the value. 18 හතෙන් බෙදුවම එන normal value එකනේ එන්නේ. Right? So it will be
Go to that. No, not. You shared. Go to up. There you are telling that we have to make it as a float. In here you are telling that now.
No, like I wanted to say that this is
Wait, teacher, I'll annotate.
okay.
Wait. In here, teacher, in here, first, look in here to in down. First, look within here. Here to down. Okay.
Okay. You're asking me to read it.
Yes.
So නිකිල ගැනනේ මෙතන තියෙන්නේ. නිකිල කියන්නේ whole things. ඒ කියන්නේ පූර්ණ සංඛ්‍යාවක් විදිහට බෙදුවම. Right? මේ තියෙන්නේ පූර්ණ සංඛ්‍යාවක්. නිකිල කියලා තියෙන්නේ. Right? එතකොට අපි දශම ගැන කියනකොට වෙනම කියන්නේ. Right? මේ අපි Python වල වැඩ කරන විදිහ ගැන නෙවෙයි කියන්නේ මෙතන විනෝද. නිකිල කියන එක ගැන. Right? නිකිල කියන්නේ අපි පූර්ණ සංඛ්‍යාව. ඒ කියන්නේ හැම වෙලේම දශම නැතුව තියෙන ඒවා. Right? එතකොට ඒවා විතරක් බෙදන්න.
These are not telling about. I didn't get it still.
හරි අපි මේ කියමුකෝ නිකිලයකින් නිකිලයක් බෙදුපුවහම Python වලින් output එක එන්නේ නිකිලකින්ම තමයි. ඒ කියන්නේ 18 7න් බෙදුවම 2යි. හේතුව මොකක්ද කියලා තියෙනවා. right? ඒ හින්දා මේක Python වලින් කියන්නේ ඒක බෙදෙනවා right? හැබැයි අපි මේක float කියන එක ගන්න විදිහ තමයි මේ තියෙන්නේ. මේ float කියන එකට අපි යන්නේ ඇයි කියලා. ඇයි අපි මේක දශම සංඛ්‍යාවකට යන්නේ. right? ඒක ගැන තමයි මෙතන තියෙන්නේ. right? දැන් මෙතන බලන්නකෝ මේකෙදි කියලා තියෙනවා මම අපහු කරන හරි විදිහ. right? මෙහෙම බෙදුවමත් එහෙමයි. හැබැයි මේකේ 7.0යි කියලා આવොත් ඒක ඊට වඩා දිගට මේ නම්බර් එක යනවා කියලා. තේරුණාද? right? 7 ගානකින් ආවම එක වෙනස් වෙන විදිය. ඒක ටයිප් කරලා බලන්න. right? අපි මේ ඕනම එකක් මම දාලා තියෙන එකක් නේද? වැරදි හරි මොනවා හරි තියෙනවා නම් මට ටයිප් කරලා බලන්න පුළුවන් ඒකේ මොකද්ද වෙන්නේ කියලා.
Teacher in here. Wait, I'll annotate. Go up. In here, teacher, what is this and what is this? Don't move, teacher.
Which one?
What is this and what is this? First tell me this. In here, this is one part, and here, this is another part.
Yes, this is the output panel. So if you want to code a lot of things, right, you will code it here and you will have the output here. This is the output window, right? අපි මෙතන දාන ඕන එකක් මේක run කරාම, right? Whatever you do it here, it will get the output here. Right? That's the output panel.
Okay.
Right? So same thing you have it in Tony as well. Okay.
Okay.
So we can do this one. And
sorry, here this one.
yes.
Here, coding one, here to here. This is output, no?
Yes. You call this one the coding panel. This is called as shell. Right? Again, we make a use කරන්නේ to see some output, right? To get something based on command line. නේද? අපි මොන හරි දෙයක් මෙතන commands විදිහට තමයි දෙන්නේ. Right? So you can say some value is this much. නේද? You can say number 1 is this much. Okay. And then you can say next line, number 2 is this much, and you can do anything here. And okay, sum equals number 1 plus number 2. Right? I'm going to add එකයි දෙකයි එකතු කරනවා. Number 2.
Teacher, you may, yes, correct.
Yes. So I just added these two, like 3 lines. Right? Make a 2 කියලා දැම්මා, make a චුට්ටක් ලොකු number එකක් දැම්මා. Right? Here I'm adding those 2 here. And you can say in the next line, print sum. That means I want to print the value that comes here. Right?
Yes.
So you can take it this way and the full the total value will be added. Right? So if you want to print it with the this thing, you want to get something like total is, right? එතකොට එහෙම මොකක් හරි එකක් ඉස්සරහට නිකන් line එකක් නිකන් to identify what we are trying to do, you can give a line like this, right? So if you say this one, what happens? It will say total is in the beginning because I have added this part to the normal line. නේද? අපි මොන හරි දෙයක් තේරුමක් නැහැනේ මෙතන 261 කිව්වට අපිට output එක හරියට තේරෙන්නේ නැහැ. Right? But if you do it without that thing, it comes that way. Right? Can you see the problem with online tool? It gets refreshed time to time, right? So whatever you do within 5 minutes, it gets out of their memory, right? That's why we should go with this one, right? Whatever we do here, the values will be stored all forever, right? Until we close the application, right? That is one we have to do, right? But terminal එකේ අපි මොන හරි දෙයක් මෙතන ගැහුවොත් it gets back to this part after like 2 or 3 minutes, right? So we can't do much things in here with calculating or do anything because it gets refreshed time to time, right? But this thing is more like you can deal with this one more easy, right? You can see this total and whatever we type here, right? So this is what we did last week, right? So we added Binuda and value for you and a value for me, and we just did some calculations, right? So that kind of thing. Even I have shared, saved it, and I can run this and see the output here, or even I can see the, right? So it will not give a proper in output because I haven't added the proper this thing, right? So this is just a one thing we can do, Vinod, right? But මේ හැම වෙලේම බලන්න ඕනේ ටිකක් වෙලා කරන්න දෙයක් නේද? Programming කියන්නේ it takes a lot of time, right? So in that case, we can't go with the normal, online tool because it takes, refresh and those kind of things happen, right? Because of that, we should always see and go for uh, offline editor, right? Whether Python මේ වගේ එකක code කළා and we forget to save it, right? What will happen? Nothing can be taken out of this, right? So this is an online Python IDE. Can you see? But we can't do much with this, right? This is just to show you that we can do it online, but you have to know that this is not a, best practice. හොඳම විදිහ නෙවෙයි මේක කරන්න මේ විදිහ, right? So just get an idea, because it's just the beginning. We just did it here, right? But for the things that we do in the next months, better to get this thing installed, right, Tony? So yeah, okay. දැන් මේක හරියට run කරා නම් නේද? So you will be able to save it and then run it properly.
Teacher, that you showed me that tutorial too. That one, that vowels one. We'll do that one now. Oh, wait a minute, teacher. This class is 1 hour or 1.5 hours.
This class?
Yes.
Yeah, I thought to do for 1.5 hours until 3:30. Is it okay? Like because yeah, right. It is more easy for you to get it something, because programming we can't do within 1 hour, right? But නිසා මොන හරි දෙයක් හරියට ඔළුවට දාන්න it takes like 1.5 hours to get it properly, right? So it's fine if you can't get it in the first go, right? You can try this one with different things and see, right? I think you will be able to understand this thing better on my English note, right? It is more straightforward than this note, right? So take a look at that one and check if you are not able to understand it, and it's better to do without it. Right?
What note, teacher?
This note. I'll share it right now, right? So you will be able to.
You shared it. Oh.
No,
Yes,
I shared
okay.
only the other note, the Python this thing, right? This note 1. This is this series 2, right? So okay, we'll have to do a lot of this thing, right? We have to do some more examples, right? We'll have a small question paper, right? We'll do something like that, so you will be able to understand it better, right? Let me just quickly
in classroom, no? Okay.
yeah, I'll add it. I'm going to add this thing. Python lesson
I didn't get that one.
I added both. You can take it from
Oh,
classroom.
okay.
Okay. Yes.
I can't see no both now.
You can't see both?
Yes, second one I can't see.
Yeah, I'm adding it right now.
Ah, okay.
Okay. I thought you're just searching for the other one. Okay. I'll share this as well. So get both of them and you will be able to understand it better in yes Python අර නිකන් අර කතාවක් වගේ ලොකුවට තියෙනවා A level හින්දා right so don't get into that much right so yeah don't just for your reference නේද සිංහල මොන හරි වචන හරි එහෙම ප්‍රශ්නයක් වුණොත් you can go for it otherwise better to go with this one. Okay, share this as well. Okay, so I have added Python 1, 2, and the all are here. Okay, let's quickly go for this one. Right, so if you can please install your Python IDE the Tony IDE එක install කරගන්න with the commands and all how to do it I have given in the note right? So yeah okay any questions on
Yes.
um
Okay.
right so these are decimal yes so we want to find the square root කියන්නේ මොකද්ද සිංහලෙන් කියන්නේ
Yes.
මොන ඵලයද ඉන square
I
like
can't.
this way
Vargapale.
වර්ගඵලය නෙවෙයි 5 into 5 this is වර්ගඵලයද මෙන්න එතකොට
Yes, yes.
වර්ගඵලයනේ හරි okay එතකොට මේක තමයි මට ඕනේ the square root එක find if you want to find it this is how you take it right with the double asterisk right exponent කියන්නේත් ඒකට තමයි english වලින් right take something with this one right so you can
Not Vargapale. I think Vargamule.
හරි
In
වර්ගමූලය
Sinhala.
හරියට හරි වර්ගමූලය තමයි හරියට right එතකොට මේවා තමයි අපිට තියෙන operators නේද අර ඒ කියන්නේ මොකද්ද එකතු කිරීම අඩු කිරීම බෙදීම වැඩි කිරීමට අමතරව right like excluding those things addition subtraction division and multiplication right without those like uh, these are some of the other operators we have right so you know what is operator this is the operator right සිංහලෙන් කියන්නේ මේකේ ලකුණ කියලා වගේ නේද එතකොට මේවට කියන්නේ operands අපි ඉංග්‍රීසි වලින් තමයි මම ඉගෙන ගත්තේ පොඩ්ඩක් සිංහල වචන ඔය A level note එකත් මං අර දන්න කෙනෙක්ට කියලා තමයි ඒක convert කරගෙන කරේ. and මම ඉගෙන ගත්තේ සිංහල medium, right? So sorry, English medium. So මම මේ වචන ටිකක් දන්නේ නැහැ, right? ඇත්තටම කිව්වොත් because right, I am know with these ones, right? So we'll find some if you want. නේද? එහෙම ප්‍රශ්නයක්වත් නැහැ. right? ගොඩක් අය කරලා තියෙන්නේ මගේ වයසේ අය නම් ඉංග්‍රීසි වලට වඩා සිංහල මීඩියම්, right? ඒ නිසා එහෙම එක්කෙන්ට කියලා තමයි ඒක කන්වර්ට් කරේ. මම හිතන්නේ හරියට කරා ගොඩක් ඒවා, right? So anyway, so this is the operand and this is the operator, right? That's what you call in English, right? So මේ දෙක තමයි අපි operator එකකින් කරන්නේ. So ඒ නිසා operands කියලා තමයි මේවට කියන්නේ. මේක තමයි operator, right? So instead of saying you know operator, right? So instead of saying 4 by 4 by 4, how can you say it? In Python, you can say star and 3. You can keep parak, make a prediction, right? This is multiplying 1 and 2 times, but there are 3 values, right? So it is getting multiplied but with 2 stars, multiplication and 3. This is how you take the square root or the we call it exponent as well, right? මේක තමයි අපි වර්ගමූලය හොයාගන්න විදිහ නේද? right? Yes, okay, I think you can get idea if you try to do this one. And so we are assigning num equals num 2, sorry 8, right? Then what are we doing? We are trying to say square root equals num into 0.5. What happens? Whatever the number, that means 8, right? 8 is the square root of something like this is happening. This is coming like this way. Okay? There are 2 stars in between here. Okay? What happens then? We can check, right? ඕනම එකක් අපිට මෙතන නේද? terminal එකේ නැත්නම් output panel එකේ you call it output panel or the terminal, right? So here you can check, right? So what I just did, 8 to 0.5 and 8 okay. This is how in Python we do the exponent thing, right? So if you take in normal maths, we do it with a single thing. So this will be 8 into 0.5. Sorry, 8 into 0.5. No. This is like 8 into 0. No. 1 minute. 8.5. Yeah. 1 minute. I'll just check. Yeah, square root is the way this way, right? 2.828. Did we take? Yes. Yeah, so we are taking the same input, but it is giving for a long output. Right? You can go until it properly divides. Right? Divide වෙනකන් මේක යවනවා. Right? That is how we happen in this one. Right? And for this one, how we do it on normal maths. And කොහොමද අපි ඒක කරන්නේ? අපි ඒක අයමත් බෙදනවා. Just get this one properly right? Exponent or the square root. The වර්ගමූලය තමයි මේ. And it's the operator we are using. So same way we can do how to find the area of a triangle. අපි කොහොමද normally area of a triangle හොයන්නේ? මතකද? triangle එක වර්ග ඵලය කොහොමද හොයන්නේ? half into base. Base කියන්නේ මේකේ දැන් triangle එක තියෙන්නේ මෙහෙමනේ. වර්ගඵලය හොයන්නේ අපි මෙතන තියෙන නේද? base එක කියන්නේ මේක. Right? So this is base and we have height. මෙතන ඉඳන් මෙතනට කොච්චර දුරක් තියෙනවද? ඒක තමයි අපි වර්ගඵලය හොයන විදිහ area එක. half into base into height.
Half means half. What is half?
half කියන්නේ අපි නෑ මේ අපි අර දැන් අපි දෙයක් ගන්න ෆෝමියුලා එකක් තියෙනවනේ නේද? දැන් අපි area of a circle කිව්වොත් නේද? වර්ගඵලය area එක රවුමක ගන්න ගියොත් නේද? වර්ගඵලය කොහොමද ගන්නේ? 5r squared නේද? right? මේ වගේම තමයි අපි මේක half base into height. ඒ කියන්නේ අපි මේක දෙකෙන් බෙදන්න ඕන. base එකයි height එකයි දෙකෙන් බෙදුවම තමයි මොකක් වෙන්නේ? වර්ගඵලය triangle එක. ත්‍රිකෝණයේ වර්ගඵලය ගන්න නම් අපි half into base into height. මේ තියෙන්නේ අපි circle එක with right? එතකොට අපිට එක එක ඒවා එක එක විදිහටනේ කරන්නේ. right? අපි එක ඉස්සරහට බලමු. right? එක එකට කොහොමද කරන්නේ කියලා. right? නිකන් try කරලා බලන්න විනෝද. right? මම මේ දීලා තියෙනවා මොනවාද මේ වෙන්නේ කියලා. right? අද මේක copy කරලා ටග් ගාලා paste කරලා බලන්න run කරලා. right? ඕන එකක් මෙහෙම copy කරලා ගන්න පුළුවන්. right?
Yes, teacher, I have that problem also. In your notes, we can copy the thing now. Full thing now.
Full thing?
Yes.
Yes. Why? What is the problem?
Sometimes it is someone will copy or not. Like that, some problems are coming. They are copying easily. Like that.
No, from here, like for students, they can copy and take it, but for another, you know, a sir or that kind of person, if he or she tries to steal these things, right, it will be a problem, right? So that is illegal.
Yes.
Students, you can, right? So you are a student.
It means uh, you can take a screenshot of the full page and insert it. And another thing, I think you don't know about that.
Yeah, they can use it, but how can we stop
I
it?
can.
You mean to
I don't know.
we have that opportunity,
Uh,
but it will make it hard for you to copy, right? That's why I'm
yes.
giving it this way, right? නැත්නම් මේ ඔක්කොම ලියන්න ගියොත් එහෙම අමාරුයිනේ, right? So it is better and it's easy for you to try it, you know, copy these, right?
Well,
So anyway, it is just a like 5 pages of code. නේද? ලොකු දෙයක් copy කරන්නේ වෙන දෙයක් නැහැ, right? So they can just see how it goes. Okay? Yeah.
I'll show you a thing.
You want to share?
Yes. Now the class is over. Now.
Yes.
Has disabled screen sharing.
I have enabled now.
Okay, wait. Uh, oh, yeah. In this is the Tintin one. This is a photo. No? This is a photo. We can here. Did you see this? Do this and copy image and just paste it like that. We can do it, no? Sometimes here like this, copy image and paste. Here we can just do it, or we can take a screenshot and do it, or that snip and sketch. Like those things also we can do. Not we, they can do.
Yes, correct.
Like here also, if we click on this, we can just no need to drag like this. Here, no need to drag like this. We can just click on it and copy it. In your notes,
Yes.
here. But the thing is, it is also copying. No? I thought we can't copy this one. Wait. Have you know about this thing or not? Did you know
About?
about this thing?
Yes.
How to? You knew about that?
About the cartoon?
No. We can just drag this like this and copy image, and we can paste. About this, did you know about this? Knew that? No, I think.
No.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, teacher. Now the class is over, I think.
Yes. We'll share the video, recording of this one and
Yes.
last recording as well. Okay. So yeah, you want to share something else?
Oh,